So I am being into practice since past 22 years now. And I started my journey as a physiotherapist, hardcore work on the level of body. And then I completed my master's in physiotherapy, and then I understood that I gave a word to myself doing some self-development programs that okay, my commitment is to really understand the source of problem and help people restore the source of any issue. And as I understood deeper, I could integrate it into the practice. And that is how I have evolved myself, starting from level of the body, then understanding that, okay, fitness is important, and then understanding that, okay, prevention needs these aspects, and then learning and always being enthusiastic about nutrition and then understanding that okay, but unless and until you restore the mind and emotions, the body is not going to come along. And then when I understood that okay, there is something called as energy, and always first the energy will be disturbed and the need to restore energy comes first, but it is unseen, so we ignore it. So I have come up with these protocol, and that is restoring body, emotions, energy, and then weak into soul consciousness to restore the body. This is how I have evolved. And the cleanse before you seed is also something that is evolved from my journey, that I have done so many things in past 22 years, and I have understood that okay, why am I unable to manifest what I want? I am putting in honest efforts, doing everything, but why am I feeling stuck? And then I understood that okay, we are in the era of information overload, and all the time by five senses we are absorbing, and unless and that is running the show. So the step one, we need to have solid tools to cleanse before we see anything. So same applies everywhere. Today, I choose to share about holistic nutrition. That is how from nutrition to holistic nutrition is my journey as well. Recently, we have come up with related to holistic. So there are set of five books, but I would like to share a few dimensions, and I would love if the session is more interactive. I know it is 5 a.m. in the morning there, if I am correct, but let's share the wisdom and come up with something that is really worthwhile. I think that would be more beneficial and useful for each one of us. So let me understand when it comes to holistic nutrition, what comes up in your mind. Either you type it or share. Like what comes in your mind when you say holistic nutrition? What could it be?
Hi,
Give
ma'am.
nutrition to your body and soul. Yes, yes, please do share.
Uh, just because you use the word holistic, nutrition is
Mm-hmm.
only feeding the body to keep it alive. Holistic means could be everything, our thoughts. What is nutrition? You said there are so many sources of energy coming into our body, and cleansing those thoughts is also a nutrition in terms of psychologically. And so holistic living could be everything where uh, the term is used and cleanse everything and keep only the ones which you really require to energize yourself and improve the efficiency. That's my holistic thinking of nutrition rather than
Yes.
just food only.
Very powerfully shared, sir. Very powerfully shared. Thank you so much for sharing. So, yes, I love the energy right now. Everyone is sharing. Yes, everyone is going into deeper self-inquiry. Balanced diet has sattvic food, food with which has all vitamins. Yes, healthy food choices, nutritious diet, and holistic nutrition means yeah, nourishing the body and the mind. Yes, 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 yes. So everyone is thinking. Great. So I believe the same when it comes to nourishment. It is not only the body, but even after we leave this form, we have to take along whatever we are nourishing ourselves with. I believe in soul journey, definitely. But let's come to even when we say at the level of the body, there are very, very powerful dimensions which we could otherwise miss because we are not conditioned or programmed to, to see them. And they are unshakable, they are more sustainable. So, when it comes to nourishing the body, also, if we consider only this form, but what is it that is more unshakable, more sustainable, and less talked about? Because you won't see it in commercials and social media, no advertisement, but yet super powerful. Discipline, great. Okay, so here I am talking about five elements. Now let's go into self inquiry. Um, okay. Uh, First is the sun prana. Now just understand and write down that are you consistently, cautiously aligned to sun as a form of energy, and how are you taking sun bath every day, if at all? So a simple way of taking sun bath is with minimal clothes, consider or cotton clothes, put a cotton bed sheet. See that wherever possible, how much ever possible, with due respect to the conditions and challenges you are put in. But I feel we need not wait for perfect sun energy. But if at all, the you can just cautiously leaving your phone aside, no, not doing it by the by while exercising, but only aligning to the sun energy, and then having an intention of receiving the energy, that energy going deep into every cell and restoring the health, or cleansing and purifying, if today our intention is cleanse before you see, and that is super powerful. In India, we recommend sun bath to be taken twice daily, especially like in 6 months. People are like, there is lot of rain here in India since May, and the number of cases of vitamin D deficiencies are increasing. So we need to tune into the sun energy cautiously, or we could land up into taking pills. Every person is different, and you can start with as long as 1 to 2 minutes, and your body will tell you if you are aligned. I would recommend lie down straight on your back for 1 or 2 minutes, and on your abdomen for 1 or 2 minutes if you are a beginner. So just start with as minimum as possible, but be consistent, be regular. Then comes the next element, and uh, that is uh, the trees, the fresh prana of trees. So, are we really connecting to tree as an element and receiving energy? I am a pranic healer as well, and I believe that trees are natural pranic healers. So we need to have that daily practice of hugging a tree, or just putting both the hands on bark of the tree and having intention to cleanse and restore our energy. And doing this ritual every single day can work like magic. And it is so simple yet so powerful. Then is, of course, the breathing practice that is being followed on this platform for, uh, I think this is 49th day. So, whatever breathing practice you can start with, uh, and just be as regular and consistent as possible. And then connecting to Mother Earth cautiously. And I have evolved with a small meditation called grounding. You can go on my channel and search for it, and you can have your own means. But the intention is connecting to Mother Earth and receiving the ground prana and walking barefoot. And then comes the space element. Of course, you all are connected to it by regular meditations, visualizations. But we need to ask ourselves every day that once our morning meditation is done, until I end my day, am I really connected high up, even when I'm doing my day to day work, or I do it only when I'm meditating? And what can I do to be connected to that immense, huge abundance of, you know, uh, platform for what nourishment or seeding your body that is available but I miss. And then is water element, and the simplest way is smile into the water, charge your water, and then drink it. So there are infinite ways of charging the water, but this is simple way that I just have a rule or sankalpa for my own self that if I am stressed, if I am upset, I will not consume water. I will first let go of, there are rituals like cord cutting, restore my energy, and with lot of gratitude because we all know now that water absorbs emotions and energy. So whatever energy, 70% of my body is water, and it's going to be multiplying. So I need to just be grateful or smile or raise my vibration before I consume. And then coming to actual nutrition, I would like to ask you a quick question if you all are with me, that when it comes to carbohydrates, vitamins, minerals, protein, and water, what is it that you feel is the most important ingredient amongst all? Okay, great. Water, excellent, because 70% of our body is water. So how do we know how much water we need to consume? Do you know that our body perceives hunger reflex first? When 70% of our body is dehydrated, then we are actually thirsty. 20 per 20 kgs, 1 liter. Okay, can I give you a very simple tip so that we take charge of our life? Because we can't fit everyone, 8 billion people in this world. How can everyone fit in the same umbrella? Everyone's level of using the body is different. So the dehydration level is going to be different. The challenges are going to be different. So the simplest method, if you're not on any medications, is just check the color of your urine. Great. Yes, Ashok Mittal sir has just written it. And if you are having clear urine like clear water, transparent, then you are having enough water. Or if it's yellow, then you need to do something about it. And what I advise is like you can just fill in say first 1 liter, consume it before your lunch. Second liter, you can consume it before your tea time, and then check, have, observe, be aware, and then remaining you can consume it 2 hours before you go to bed. Then what after water, what do you think our body needs most? If I have to choose amongst carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins, minerals, what is it that my body needs more?
Protein.
Protein. Yes. So protein um, is actually coming, and we are programmed to think about protein uh, because of the the industry we are in, because there is huge commercial, you know, $1 billion industry around protein. Yeah. So we the protein deficiency won't cause you much harm, but if at all you increase the amount of protein, you can land up into trouble. So what your body needs more is fiber. Yes, fiber rich vegetables. And how do you make it fiber rich? Everyone here, the energy is extraordinary. People are really aware of, and I can sense that, many of you here are really following what is to be followed. I feel so nice to be here. So how do we retain fiber? I will quickly share so that we complete in time. If at all you want, you can take notes. If you're already following, that's great. So, first is fruits. So, to retain the fiber in the fruits, just ca- eat it with the skin. Don't remove the skin. When you are having as many of fruits you can consume with the skin, the better it is, because 70% of micronutrients are hidden in the skin. So if you remove the skin, you lose the benefit, and also 90% of fiber. So it's wisdom to consume it with the skin. And then comes the salads and soups. Again, the same. We need to eat our salads with the skin. If you're preparing soups, your preparations need not be drained. We need to just grind it enough and have it whole. Don't throw away the fiber. So just be very cautious when you are even consuming salads or smoothies or soups. Make sure that you retain the fiber by retaining the skin. And then comes veggies. We need to have at least, we need not overcook it. Raw is definitely better, but we can definitely have ways to cook it just enough. And I encourage everyone to at least have 5 to 6 vegetables every day. So we need to shift our awareness from proteins to veggies. So it needs to be like veggies, veggies, veggies. If at all you're vegetarian, I always encourage that. But even if your culture permits non-vegetarian, or you are a non-vegetarian, still you can always add and find ways to add fiber in your meals. So keep it absolutely fiber rich by adding vegetables and retaining the skin. And then comes to dals and pulses. If at all we can consume dals with skin, you increase the amount of fiber in one meal. And then coming to grains, again, if at all, of course, Abhi, just someone here shared about millets. millets are definitely to be preferred. And when we grind our grains, we need to just keep it a little coarse. If you grind it fine, you can lose the fiber. So that's the secret, to retain the fiber. So if it is grind well and cautiously, we can retain the fiber in it. And when it comes to fats, we keep it more natural. Consuming natural fats is always worthwhile. So today we have Madhvi Bhadang ma'am here, and she is going to quickly share about her experience. She's co-author of these books that we have come up with. I would share it with Pooja ji, and she would be sharing it with you all. It is a set of 5 books, and that they are all based on holistic nutrition, and all are recipe books, thoughtfully prepared from what I have shared right now. So we have Madhvi ma'am sharing her experience. Madhvi ma'am is known to me since years now, and I would also love to share about her. But yes, I respect her so much for the way she has evolved. Since 2008, we are connected. She has recently donated liver to one of her relatives with 450 tests done, and her liver age is 30 and she is 60-year old. Just imagine, like, the youngsters in family could not match up to the test, but she could make it, and she's not practicing it for 1 day or 2 days, but for years together. Consistent discipline work, what magic it can create, that is what I want to bring to the table. So I respect Madhvi ma'am a lot for the way she has evolved, the way. See, in my journey of past 20, 22 years, I would have recommended nutrition to thousands and thousands of people. But when I visited her, she had arranged a session for judges. And our team had been there. We lived there with them for 3 days, and all meals, made be the breakfast, the lunch, the dinner, the high tea. Everything is natural sugars. Everything is natural oil, lots of fiber, all the micronutrients retained. I'm like, ma'am, I am also unable to follow so much. What are you doing? Let it reach the people. And you please create your channel, take some help, let someone record, let people know what are you doing. Let it be raw, but it is real, and people need to get this. So she said that, okay, every week I will send you a video and you upload it on your channel. And that is how we began our journey. We have uploaded around 100 plus recipes on our channel. And then we understood that no, now people need more hand holding. It is helping. But implementation and breaking years of generational patterns is not a joke. And if it is worthwhile, we need to do something about it. So we started with holistic nutrition sessions, online sessions, and then she was helping people one to one, really passionate about making a difference. And even after she donated liver, in just 3 months, she was up and about, and not only pulling herself out and getting back to normal, but also helping again the people around her and standing for the community. So that is indeed really, really magical. So, ma'am would be sharing about the books that we are coming up with, and then we go ahead for questions.
Five recipes books are available. Each book has 21 recipes. First is fasting recipes with millets, fiber, minerals, and calcium also. Second, one pot meals. One dish that gives everything the body needs. Third is desserts. Modern and Indian traditional desserts, all made with natural sugars. Fourth is snacks or high tea recipes. simple and healthy. Fifth is oil boom meals, a regular food like pickles, non-oily pickles, vegetables, non-oily, exactly natural oil, vegetables, soups, curries, and all made in healthy way. All this work is available to you also through our books and workshops, online and offline. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone, for really being, I could feel the energy. Yeah, everyone is so connected, and I feel so pure energy here. We feel blessed to be here. My channel name is Ma- Magician Pallavi. You just words magician Pallavi because I started my journey as a magician, and magician is a switch word. So just remember that, and link I would share it definitely with Pooja ji so that it reaches you. Uh, yes, that's the name of the channel. And we would also share the details if you are interested because our mission is to transform every kitchen. Simple tools. We are not here to sell any products. We want the work to reach and people to really understand that it was so simple. And we have lost so many years of our life cooking in a certain way. And at times, because we are cooking, meals for years together, we feel that we know it. And we just keep doing what we were doing, but small little changes can make a huge difference. That is what I have experienced myself in my life, and that is how I have taken a stand that we take this work to the masses. So it is not a work of one or two persons, but together we can make a difference.